Hey, what's up, big Earl, Northtown Sound, long form video. Aural Dream snuck in a couple of new digital pedals, including this, the new Digital Wah. What do we got here? We've got an Ottawa system. Not Ottawa, not the capital of Canada, Ottawa, but it's a digital wah. With what I've noticed with the other Aural Dream digital pedals that I sell, they're capable of doing a lot of really extreme sounds, which I don't think they're really designed for. They're kind of marketing at conventional guitar players, and yet they're good for noise monkeys. So I was figuring digital wah, okay, so this would be sort of like a Qtron Deluxe or something like that. And yet, this thing actually creates a lot of sounds that remind me of my Murph. Kind of gets into that range without having the fine control of it and without some of the suckage that comes with the Murph. Any multi-control pedal, you're bound to get some suckage in tone. The more options you have, the more gray tones you're going to get, and the more sucky tones you're going to get. But this covers a lot of that ground too, so I'm rather impressed by this thing. So what do we got here? So we've got a knob that says, we got crappy lighting. We have a knob that is rate, so the rate of your sweep, although in some settings, this is kind of like a tweak control. You'll hear what's going down. Over here, we have the frequency. Over here, we have the range, which is the width that affects frequency, and those two are very, very codependent on each other, which is interesting. And then we have a sensitivity control down here. So you can set it so it automatically kicks in or when you're slamming it. And then in here, we just have a bunch of different sweeps that you can have, you know, up ramp, down ramp, whatever. Really hard to read, given my horrible eyesight and the really strange color combination on the tiny typeface. A couple of caveats right off the bat. Like the other Aural Dream digital pedals, this may not be something you want to throw onto your board and then go to the bar with your cover band and play, I don't know, whatever kids play with Ottawas nowadays. It's not that kind of pedal. The DSP interface that's on this has lag time to it. So when you adjust a knob, it takes a split second to actually create sonic changes. You can move this a hair and it'll change the sound a hair. It's just there's some lag to it. Also, your sweep type on this is a potentiometer. It is not like a step switch or like a switch, you know what I mean? So this just has a sweep control. So it's a little fiddly to work with. And then, like the other Aural Dream pedals, when you engage it, it's a very loud pop that comes in. Doesn't bug me, would drive some people up the wall. As a studio tool, this thing is really, really fun, I gotta say. Capable of great sounds, and if you're a noise monkey like me, if you want something with some sorts of filtration, this is a really good option to use. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab Magpie here, because I've always found with these sort of wah pedals, they tend to be a little bit more fun with some neck pickup happening in there. So we got Magpie. The other problem I always find with DSP style effects is that I play hyper clean as always. Go clean or go home, I always say. So sometimes you can hear the artifacts that are happening on a pedal like this. Again, that's something that drives some people up the wall. Doesn't bother me at all. So here's the bypass. Has both pickups on. So first the click, which would drive some people up the wall, and just a basic wah setting. That's a frequency. The range of the wah. And like I said, those two are really interactive with each other. And this is your sensitivity of attack, so that's basically it. So I'm going to play around now a bit. Okay, and just to finish everything off, we're just going to run through all the waveforms. Here's a G chord. So there you go. The Aural Dream Digital Wah. A lot of really cool sounds on this thing. A lot of the automatic wah is the what I've always called the 70s porn wah sort of sound, which is fun, useful. If you're into that kind of music, this is a really good option for that. If you're into that kind of music, I don't want to know why. As sort of like a crazy filtery thing, it's really fun. Like I said, it gets Murphy at times. Great little pedal. I like this. So, the Aural Dream Digital Wah, all this and a lot more available through me at northtownsound. It actually focused on the pick for a change. northtownsound.com, or if you head over to reverb/shop/northtownsound. Big Earl from the aforementioned. Later.